What's up, guys? My rematch against SoloNinja here, and let's just see how this one goes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like our last one, I think it's pretty epic. He leads with immense and crunches my Gallade, and while I close combat, and it doesn't do that much, and that adding to the life orb damage. And then I sneak just to get some damage in, and I happen to get a crit, which is cool. It's cool. Even though hacks are usually gay, but crunch to finish me off, and I just bring in Scizor for the quick revenge kill with Bullet Punch. Because that's just what Scizor does. He brings in an Ape, and I obviously can't stay in, and I go to Gliscor to see how it'll take the fire move, and it doesn't take it all that well. It actually really hurt. And it hurts even more that I don't have a roost on this thing. I need to put it on. I gotta do that sometime. And I bring in Lucario simply as fodder. You might have thought that was weird, but I just wanted a switch advantage just so I could bring in Gengar without taking too much of a hit, simply because he is stronger than Lucario on the special side. He's not as bulky as Lucario, but that's not really what I'm going for. He goes to Bliss, predicting the obvious Shadow Ball, and that doesn't come to be. I Focus Blast just to kind of see what it would do. Maybe I would get a crit or something, and I get a special defense drop while he Thunder Waves, which at this point I've seen that he does to everything, and that's what my Blissey used to have, and we'll kind of get to that later. So I go to my Blissey, and I used to have Thunder Wave on my Blissey, but I now have Toxic on it instead, because that really cripples them. I mean, hacks is nice and lower speed is nice, but just residual damage is just a lot nicer. I just S-toss to get some damage in, really, and he brings in a Scizor, and he Swords Dances once, and then I get Parahacks, which sucks. And he does it again, and it kind of makes me think whether or not he has Brick Break or not. I do, but not everyone does, and I get it with a Flamethrower, which I did not used to have. I used to have Ice Beam like he does, so our sets were similar, except I think he has Aromatherapy. I don't know the last move on his. He goes to his Gengar and uses Focus Blast, and he gets a crit, and I didn't actually know this during the match. I'm just kind of thinking, that's just one beastly Gengar. So I stay in just to kind of. I actually stayed in to see if that was a crit or not, but I just kind of stay in to see what a second Focus Blast will do when I Soft Boil. And with the special defense drop, I'm not staying in. I don't remember what I do. I think I go to Gliscor just as Death Fodder. Or no, to take the Focus Blast, and maybe he'll miss another Focus Blast? Maybe? But as it turns out, he's not really that stupid. It doesn't leave it to chance and just Shadow Balls me, which kind of sucks for me, but I don't have Roost on this thing, which I need to put on over Stone Edge. So I go back to Bliss to just wall it, and he goes to his Bliss, and I Flamethrower just because I don't have any other way to hurt Gengar, and I didn't really think he would switch. I got a pretty useless crit because it didn't really do anything to Blissey, which kind of sucks. ET Waves me again, and I Toxic him again. And you kind of see that ours are pretty different in terms of status and attack moves, because usually whatever switches into Blissey is usually a Steel type like Scizor or Fortress, and Flamethrower just annihilates him. And back there he Thunder Waved, anticipating a switch to my Scizor, because that's, I think, most of what I have left. So, yeah. He Fire Blasted me for some reason. I think he might have been anticipating a switch to Scizor. I'm not entirely sure as to why I did that instead of close combat, but S-Toss finishes him off. He goes to his 4E, which isn't good for me. I was hoping I could maybe get Flamethrower off, but he just goes and decides to explode. And I didn't really see any way I was going to live that, or any hit after, because I am paralyzed. I would have just ended up switching out, I think. Actually, no, I wouldn't have, because I just have the scissor left. I Swords Dance, because I know he really can't hurt me, because he has Ice Beam, and I have Roost on this scissor. So I could just keep roosting until Parahax bit me in the backside. And I use Brick Break, which is mainly on this set for the purpose of Blissey. So yeah, then I Bullet Punch the incoming Gengar, and that will be the game. Good game still. Kind of have a nice little rivalry going on here, and thanks for watching, and see you later.